All right, with just over 100 days until the November election, the Democratic Party is looking for a new nominee.
It comes less than 24 hours after President Biden announced he's dropping out of the race. NBC's Bree Jackson breaks down his historic decision.
In an historic move, President Biden dropping out of the 2024 presidential race, writing, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down." The news sending shockwaves through the nation.
It was a shock, but at the same time, they must feel it's best for the election.
I think he made a choice for the country, and I'm in favor of it.
The president's decision follows weeks of calls for him to step aside, citing concerns about his poor debate performance, age, and ability to lead for 4 more years if reelected. The 81-year-old says he's now offering his full support for his vice president, Kamala Harris, to be this year's Democratic nominee. In a statement, she says, "I will do everything in my power to unite the Democratic Party and unite our nation to defeat Donald Trump." Some lawmakers are also throwing their support behind the 59-year-old.
There's no time for bitterness, man. We have got to unite behind this ticket with Kamala Harris at the helm and move forward.
She carries into this campaign the Biden record, and it is a damn good record.
Former President Trump's team has been preparing to run against Harris for weeks. He's criticized her even before President Biden ended his campaign.
She's not a competent person. She shouldn't be president. She's being laughed at all over the world.
The world is now watching and waiting to see what the Democratic Party ticket will be. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And this morning, Missouri and Illinois lawmakers are speaking out about the news of the president stepping down. Our Travis Cummings is live in downtown St. Louis this morning.
And Travis, I think the big question is, what do the next steps look like for people in the bi-state?
Great question, Michelle. Time is what's at stake right now. This is the closest a candidate has ever come to dropping out, really in an election year. Now, Missouri delegates, they were all behind President Biden. They were charged up, ready to support him at next month's convention. But now they're turning their attention to who the official nominee will be. Now, I want to lay this out because this was made very clear yesterday. Just to explain, by DNC rules, a new Democratic nominee could be selected beforehand by virtual vote, or it could be an open convention and actually be decided on the world stage. But as of now, Vice President Kamala Harris will not automatically replace Biden as the Democratic president nominee. Shortly after Biden's dropout, he endorsed Vice President Harris. You see the tweet there, and she quickly accepted. We talked to local lawmakers about next steps in the process.
And I think it needs to be as open and as transparent as possible as we go forward. I know the president has endorsed Vice President Harris, but at the end of the day, I think I'm going to be listening to voters of Missouri.
I think our focus is really on defeating Republicans and defeating Trump. We know what that looks like. We saw what it looked like in 2016.
I think Democrats support the same things. We are going to move forward on those, and I believe there will be plenty of time to bring the party together.
And all 3 of those delegates are headed to the Democratic National Convention next month. That's going to be the 19th through the 22nd of August. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we'll look at other possible candidates for the presidential ticket. Live in downtown St. Louis, Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thank you so much, Travis. And remember, our political editor, Mark Maxwell, will be at this now historic Democratic National Convention next month. He's going to have live reports right here on 5 on your side starting August 19th.